Turtle Club. I hope everybody's having a good Monday and a good start to the week. It is I, Mag Synchro with CTG Studios on the Convertible Turtle Gaming channel. And we are once again playing No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, in Ding Dong Dell. And the last thing we had done in this game is we discovered that this game is basically really cool anime Pokemon. And so we started kind of tracking down some of the monsters and gathering them and finding our team, getting really used back to the controls on this. So we have our 3 reserve spots open. We have some guys that we want to level up, like our cool guy named Skinny here. And there's a plot point that we have. There's a big giant volcano over in the map. Can we zoom out all the way on the map? No. But basically this wonderful world is, you know, standard typical fairy tale kind of history. And then on top of all that, you got the, oh, what's this? This door's like halfway opened. I feel like we should be able to like go down the hall. I mean, that's just not even right. Feels like we should be able to go there. But yeah, so the whole world ending, we have to go and save it. We got the volcano erupting, all that. But more importantly here, since we can gather enemies by fighting them until they stop being fightable and possibly tame them, we're sort of on a side quest situation. And I really think we're kind of wanting to explore that a little bit more, because it seems really fun, in my opinion, to have that built-in familiar system in the game. And now that we're able to capture some of these things, and we're higher level, we're getting a lot of these things to run away from us instead of like run after us. Man, that initial, I don't know what it is about this game. We're playing it on Steam. The initial start is just rough.
We're under attack.
We get that frame kickback to start with, and it's okay. It's like the computer's like, oh, you're using 3D graphics after all. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go through, do some farming, see what we can get a hold of. I mean, it's like they're really terrified of us now. It wasn't like this when we first went through here, so yeah. Yeah, we have the upper hand. Let's just. I think our stats are all the way up too. I mean, we're not really having to do a whole lot of anything at the moment. It's kind of nice. I gotta admit, it's definitely nice to be down here with 2 people in the party instead of 1 person. But hopefully we'll get some. We'll get to some points where we can start actually taming some stuff. I wish there was a way we could increase our odds of taming. Though we're not really experienced with this game, so there's possibly all sorts of manner of stuff that we can do to do that. At the very least, we are getting some tasty snacks. Alright. Alright. That's, yeah. We're just basically bum rushing everything.
Here we go!
Farming a little bit of cash. Like, I'm tickled, really, to be honest, that these things are running away like this. Oh, down the Esther. Sarah, oh, we have a choice.
Watch this!
Whoa, we can serenade both. Okay. Well, now. That's different. So we got the Raboot, or the Rabot, and the Naja both. Interesting. And we got our little keep Naja, yes. Carnage. Alright, that'll work. I like Carnage. That's pretty good. Robot, yes. Peter. That's some of the default names here are pretty hilarious. Like, you know, Carnage, Quinaja, and then Peter for the Rabot, because like Peter Cottontail, right? Like whoever localized this did a really good job, I think. So the frog is one that we still need. Alright, unfortunate. But we got it. I kind of wish this experience screen would tell us like health and mana underneath their picture portraits, but it is what it is. Alright, and
We did it!
what to say, we're not trapped in these areas, right? Okay. We're just here to farm experience off these guys.
Stay calm now!
I'm guessing there's not many more. I think there's like maybe a fourth type of monster here.
Easy!
I don't think the bosses count for tameable, do they? That'd be interesting. So we were lacking some mana. Wasn't aware of that.
We can do this!
And we're getting some, you know, materials while we're doing this. It's an all.
We did it!
I wonder if the final room there will be a repop of the boss, or you know, I know I'm thinking, oh, here we go. Hey, this thing's coming after us. There we are. This thing wants to battle. We'll battle it. It's a danglerfish. Okay. Well, still pretty easy to kill. Then again, you know, we do have like a tier 2 monster, so that helps a lot. I really thought this right here would be something accessible in this dungeon, so... And it's clear we can go up here. And there is a pathway just lightly colored on the map, so there's got to be some sort of secret entrance or something along those lines that I missed. Oh, run away, run away. A bud. Okay. So there are the tadpole. We need that. And so in the bud we need, and the danglerfish. So there's like 3 different monsters. We only have 1 monster slot left. So that's a little unfortunate. Looks like that also has its own pathway. Interesting. Oh, danglerfish. And no serenade. Actually, you know what?
Let's do it!
Just a second here. Oh, there we are.
Nice work!
For us. There we go. Go reached level 16. Is metamorphable now. And so here we are. Oh, well, it's a treasure chest. Not exactly what we were hoping to get, but you know, it's better than nothing. And there are those 2 side paths. interesting that the map doesn't seem to be fully explored for us. We were kind of in a dash. Can we spring this lock? Nope. So we still have a reason to come back to this zone. Interesting. Interesting. They look like little hamsters almost, or
Stay calm now.
I just need to double check also that we are only carting around 2 extras. Okay, just the 2. Alright. Speaking of that, let's... So, if I grab... I should go back and hit switch. So, she likes those kind. And then... Ollie likes these kind. Oh, she doesn't like those kind. That's right. She likes something else. But Ollie does definitely like that kind. So at least we got, at least Ollie's with another familiar type that he likes. Okay. We want to go this way. Trying to fully explore this little area here. Of interest is down this way. It looks like we surprised it, so let's get the danglerfish all surprised. We have the upper hand, and the danglerfish is not going to have the best day. We're mainly doing this so we can get some experience points in these lower areas. They're going to get some really good juicy XP from here at least. As we get a better idea of what familiars we want, we'll be able to make some better decisions. That's not fair. Can't put a shiny that far away from us and put bars between us and the shiny. Oh, so rude. So very rude. Alright, at least we can send our extra guys out, so... Alright, we're gonna drop off some familiars. For now, we're gonna drop this one off. And we're gonna drop that one off. And save early, save often, right? And let's just go up here for a second and see what happens. Anything up here at all? Well, there is a magical exit. Which is, you know, not the worst thing to have access to. A place to save, a place to drop off familiars, a magical exit if you get over your head. This is not a bad little farm area, to be honest. So now we just need to make with the farming, I guess. Go through this little action here, and just kind of farming all that up. Boom, 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 boom. So we need either of these, and neither can be.
Stay calm now.
I still really do feel like there's got to be a cooldown to Esther's Serenade. But we were able to use it twice in one fight, which kind of defeats the idea, unless they just weren't able to throw that in between rounds. Still one of the most useless jumps in the game. Just the fact we can do it's good enough, I guess. We have the upper hand. Alright.
Here we go. Nice work.
I guess once we've gotten the last, was it 1, 2, 3 of the familiars we can find down here, then we are basically done.
Stay calm now. You did it.
Here's that. There's a chest. Yeah, it's red chest. Alright. Jump. Boom, 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 boom.
Come on.
Alright.
Easy.
I guess this is where the separation happens. So if I'm wanting to find any Tadley Winks, I gotta go back up here for that. Oh, it's another Naja, and it's still terrified of us. It's definitely interesting how the top floor is scared of us, and the bottom floor is like, oh, we'll take you on for now. Definitely a leveling or a party number. It's gotta be one of the two that codes that. We sure did get wrecked last week, though, when we went across that land bridge. We were not prepared for what was on the other side there.
Nice work.
That was kind of cool. Alright, Tadley Wink. You are to be serenaded. Alright.
Here we go. We did it.
There's another Rabot. Rabot.
We're under attack.
Those two are leveling up. Way down.
We did it.
This is some stepping stones which we can get across. That's right, this was all empty. No combat expected because it was the relay to get the light for the torch done. Alright, well, at least this gets us here though. Wow, it was able to outpace us. It's unfortunate. trying to serenade and tame stuff and it's running off. We have some flaw now, that's cool. Alright, so the question is, where's going to be the best way? I bet you right near the beginning is going to be the best place for us to grind on the Tadley Winks. Fire effect's pretty good sound. Alright. It's a Taddlywink. Oh, that was weird. Getting that miss like that. Alright.
Let's do it!
Ice cream. And Snake, we're not going to get a hold of.
We won!
No chance. It's always way too early. You might have a Taddlywink. We're coming for you, Snake. Come on, Naja.
Come on, you guys! We did it! Come on, you guys! Nito!
Alright. I think we can backtrack. I think this hallway here, back and forth. There we go. I think this is going to be our best option. We are not under attack now. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh,
We're under
try
attack!
to attack the next one. It's good to see Pogo out there for a second. Pardon me, third club.
Nice catch!
Not sure why I'm yawning. Only been up for a couple hours. Alright.
Here we go!
I think at the very least, if we don't get the change and stuff right, we might just wait until all of our familiars are level 10 and then move on at that point, because I really would like to have everything in here so we don't have to worry about going back for a while. Because I know in games like this, some of the older type grindy JRPG
Here
stuff,
we go!
there's normally like, oh, well, you don't have this particular, spell, or you don't have this ability, or you don't have this item. Well, you're basically looking at a really bad time. And so we want to put ourselves into that spot if we can.
Stay calm now!
Our familiars are starting to get a little less experience per fight too.
We won!
But we are on 4-1, not 4-2, so there is that. And I think we're fighting many Taddlywinks. Hey, Shadow! Thanks for being the Supreme Lurker tonight, sir. Appreciate you. Hope your week's off to a good start. There's another Taddlywink. Maybe we can serenade this one. I just want to sing you the song of our people, Mr. Tadley-Wink. That's all.
We're under attack! We run!
Let's see. There's another robot. So we're still getting some pretty good number of Tadley-Winks every so often, so that was pretty brutal, not gonna lie.
Let's go!
And we're able to farm a lot of good healing food, so that's turning out pretty decent too.
We run!
And Naja looks a little bigger than the others. I'm sure that's just my brain hoping for more variety.
We're under attack!
Rabot, it's gonna spook.
Nice work!
We might catch it fast enough. Nope, we might get this next one fast enough. Nope, wow. 2 shots at getting an animal, and both ran off. You had no chance that time, Mr. Naja. You're right in the corner. I gotta admit, for army, for resource farming and item farming, this is actually not that bad. If we had a way to increase the drop rate, it would be even better. But having them run away from us gives us the first shot. We're spending very little in the way of resources to attack these things.
Easy!
It's a totally different situation when we just had Oliver and Mighty. And all the fights are down before his stamina even depletes. Alright, we got 3 more levels. I'm grinding on these guys to level them up. Ooh. So let's at least go into their menus. Their tricks. Ray of Light. Poison Catch. Alright, so that's a fan shape, so we're going to keep it. Alright, and what about you and your tricks? I need to... there we go. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely want to keep both of those. But while we're in this menu, we ought to take a look at our tricks for our guys, right? Hey, we have so many things done. All right, so it's a point field. I love field means everything basically. All right, so send blast, smash hit, pebble hit, fling flame. It's so much. Wow. Yeah, we want that. What's this? Ah, neat. So we'll replace that, and we'll replace smash hit. All right, let's see. What do you have? Healing tier. I don't think we want to replace that with healing tier, unless it's really amazing. Small amount of health. We'll pass on the small amount of health. All right, what do you got going? Roly poly. Oh, is it a sharpener? Yeah, I think so. I think we definitely want to replace that. I don't think we want to do roly poly though. I think we want pebble pelt because I think we really need a ranged attack on On the mall. Alright. Okay, so tricks. Thunderspark. Sea Sense. What's Sea Sense? Oh! As in the Sea Sense. Okay. I think we just keep that. Alright. So we kind of recharge some stuff. What do you want to talk about, Mr. Drippy? He has no dialogue for us basically just going through and farming stuff. We've confused the dialogue options for the NPC. That's good. It's starting to look like we might have... Oh, there we go. There's a Tiddlywink. Come on, Tiddlywink. Come on, Tiddlywink. We're here. We're here to see if you would like to come home with us. Oh, we have two options. We have two possibilities now. Are any of these serenadable? No. Oh well. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We have two goals, either to serenade and tame everything here. Hey, Kyo, how's it going tonight?
We won!
We either tame everything that's in this little dungeon, or we get all of our familiars to at least level 10. So far, we got everything but the Tiddlywink on the first floor. And we got nothing on the bottom floor.
Let's go! We won!
Had a fever over the weekend. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I'm glad you're getting better, though. Yeah, it's getting kind of warmer out for some parts of the country. I'm sure California would disagree with the last week they had. But with that, you kind of start getting those spring fever kind of things, and it's not the best. I've had a number of spring colds in my life, to say the least.
We can do this! Easy!
Shell spot. Unfortunately, they ran away from us. Me too, we're doing good. Thank you for asking. Recently got our taxes finished. That's always some minor stress. Never know exactly how that'll turn out. You know, it's never been really a horrible thing, but it's just one of those, you know, one bad experience here or there, and they can just lose for the rest of your time over there. Been watching The Last of Us, as far as the TV show goes. And The Mandalorian. Gotta admit, Last of Us, I've not played the game. It's sitting right there in the shrink wrap as the remastered copy. It's definitely one that I'm wanting to play, though. After seeing the TV show, I can definitely admit it's probably going to be on the other channel. I really would like a way for us to be able to bring content to this channel that's not as family friendly, but I don't know of a way to do it successfully. And the reason why I say that is we are a family friendly channel, right? And at one point we did have Digrat streaming Skyrim on this channel, and those streams we've all downloaded and been removed from the channel, if I remember correctly. At least they've been downloaded, I know that, because we would like to upload them to the other channel at some point to make it all one place. The thing is that we ran into, though, is Digrat verbally not as family friendly as I am. And so we had a lot of people who come to the streams, and they would be very upset with changing content. And yeah. Oh yeah, it's so I've not played the game, but a lot of my friends have, a lot of my work colleagues have, and from what they've said, it is probably one of the closest game adaptations that they've seen for media. Like, they've obviously taken some liberties, some things that they needed to change.
Let's go.
One of the big mechanics in the video game itself, apparently, is that for the cordyceps, there's a spore cloud system where you have to avoid using like various different materials to make sure that you're kind of like hazmat suiting through it and stuff. And in the show, that's not how they spread. It's not done through spore. It's done strictly through bites. And to make it very similar to that, though, they made the mushrooms have this inner... Yeah, you don't see that every day. You don't see the fact that the games are really close to the actual movies and vice versa. But the way they managed to do it in the show, instead of having the spore clouds everywhere, is they have this almost like a communications network of mushroom cables. And so they're all connected to where as soon as one mushroom knows that there's something there, they all do it's nearby, and etc. And so you know, they have some things like that changed. Apparently some of the stories didn't get worked into the show, and so some of the timing of certain events is off because, well, this event didn't happen, so Joel and Ellie aren't waiting for this event to take over. And so, you know, something that may have taken like a week or two in the game doesn't happen, and so they wind up arriving places a week or two ahead. And, you know, little things like that. Nitpicky things, for the most part, from what I'm seeing and hearing. What is kind of cool is, so far, they've done their best, from what I can tell, to make sure that all the game voice actors are a part of the show in some way. Not to spoil it, but, you know, like the voice actor for Joel, clearly not Pedro Pascal in the game, but the guy who did play his voice in the game did have a part in a recent episode. So yeah, there's things like that. And like some of the side characters in the game, from what the guys at work are saying, they've expanded on their story. Like a character that might have been like 15-20 minutes of the video game has gotten like their full hour-long episode on the show, and so that's pretty cool. You know, to expand the universe a little bit like that. But yeah, I think the arguably closest video game to show adaptation, however you want to say it, right, that we've seen, probably Pokemon. If I have to be really honest, and that's kind of, I mean, it is, but it isn't, right? Like a lot of the things they do in Pokemon for the battles are clearly not something you can do in the game. Like there's no way that you're going to get a Pikachu to go grab a water pail and throw it on an Onix or something, right? Yeah, they fully gave it the entire HBO treatment. I mean, it's really well done. The special effects are really well done. One of the coolest things is they don't use CGI for everything, which is really amazing. And in some cases, they've had some of the actual, well, they're not zombies, but they're zombies, right? Some of the actual zombies, instead of being like CGI'd in for what they do, they've actually went to the old prosthetic suits, and it was strictly for like budget reasons to a point, but also for just the effect it puts. You know, there's just something unearthly about a person trying to act non-person-like. Come on. We're gonna have to start sneaking up on his Tadley wings. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. And And what's really neat is after every episode they've got like a behind the scenes vignette that they do, and it's only like 5 minutes, so it's not like a full. Like some shows, it's like, okay, we're gonna do after behind the scenes stuff, and it's gonna be like a 45-minute thing, and it's like, I don't want to watch the same episode for 45 minutes. I'm sorry, I don't. But like 5 minutes, kind of cliff noting it. That's cool. Hey, there's another Tadley Week. Like, I'm beginning to think that the Tadley Winks can't be serenaded.
Come on!
Like, we haven't had a single serenade option come up in a while. Maybe it's like once per level or something. That would be rude. If that's the case, we need to be a bit more careful now that we've leveled up Esther. SA as a like ambush a snake. No immediate serenades, that's good.
Here we go!
This game has such a huge depth to it.
Nice work!
I think what I'm going to do really quick, Dirt Glove, is we're just going to Google Serenade No Kuni. And let's see what this says here. If creatures defeated during battle, there's a chance it will be impressed. The hearts and timer will appear. Player will have to switch control. Alright. Okay. Okay. Wow. Alright. So, according to the guide we just looked at, we just have to keep after it. Odd. Alright. Let's see what we get. And more docile creatures are easier to serenade, apparently. Huh.
Come on, you guys!
So far we have tamed 3 fangs, right? Actually 2, because we got the nausea and the Radlock.
We won!
And that's all we managed to catch in like 20 minutes.
Let's do it! Nito!
There we go. Q. Switch Esther.
Come on!
Serenade. Come on, Tadley-wink. We now have a frog.
I'm giving my all.
We have this game's version of Poliwhirl now. I don't think it's a fighting type when it's all said and done, but it's still pretty cool. Yeah, we'll keep it. Winky.
Nito!
Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, So now we have Winky in tow, so now we can go upstairs and work on the next stuff. And everything down here likes to run away from us, so we're all cool with that. I do have to admit, Kyo, the latest episode was pretty brutal too, as far as the show goes. I mean, they definitely explore a lot of non-family friendly stuff, and in essence they have to, right? I mean, this is a setting set in the apocalypse. It is post humanity's finest hour, to say the very least. And so when you're exploring that kind of a world, there's a lot of stuff that, you know, when civilization kind of falls apart, it's kind of what you're left with. Hey, now we can fight these things. So the dangler fish is going to be considered aggressive, so it's going to be a little less.
Let's go!
I don't know about the belt bud. Those things seem to be willing to run away more than anything, so we'll see. Bud.
Here we go! We did it!
Another show I've been watching lately here is Malcolm in the Middle. I had never watched it originally, and I gotta admit that is a really hilarious show. There's just a lot to it that, you know, first time around I didn't have the opportunity to get a chance to watch it really. And I gotta admit the writing's pretty funny. It definitely is something that is for the era it came out especially. It kind of encapsulated what that was on television. Kind of that the middle modern family, married with children kind of world. Let's go ahead and save. We haven't saved in a while. Yeah, save. And there we go. And there's definitely some character growth for the characters, which I think is really good. Like, having what is basically a one-shot daily kind of show have some sort of actual character growth and some overarching meta stuff is neat to see in that kind of a world. Like the eldest brother that's in the house learning how to cook and becoming obsessed with it through several episodes, through several seasons no less, is kind of a nice change. So somewhere, somehow, we will get further in there. We can't jump on the rocks and climb out because that's what real games do, and this is, well, it's what more open world games do. This is a JRPG, so not so much the open world. Alright, danglerfish. What do we got?
Stay calm now!
I wonder if these are even possible with Serenade. Because I know it said something about weaker animals.
We did it!
almost level 10. So I'll be switching out after a bit. At the very least, we're still just getting good experience from all this. So. And that's where we entered, so we'll just stay around here. I do have to admit that the fish drawings on the sewers are interesting.
Here we go.
Yeah, it seemed like it moved their experience bar all that much. There's another dingo fish though.
Neo!
Alright.
Come on, you guys!
I'll be looking a little bit on the exhausted side after these fights. It's kind of interesting. Not exactly what I would expect. Let's see. That's where we save our game. Here's the anglerfish. Bam. Wonder if it's because we're knocking them out too fast.
We're under attack! Nice work!
Well, unfortunately, my cell phone and where I have my cell phone perched at when I do this is not a really good place to keep an open guide, it would seem, so... Oh, that was a cool spawn animation. Neat. Let's see here. Cut loose. We haven't used cut loose in a while. Let's just use it. See if it takes them all out. One shot.
We're under attack!
Wow. Well, that did take them out pretty hardcore, like. And you there.
We did it!
Anglerfish. Wow, so Lamal is actually taking them out before I get a chance
We're under attack!
to even cut loose. That's pretty crazy. Oh, there's another bud.
We did it!
Bud. Oh, we definitely need to take a look at this thing.
Here we go!
No Kuni Bud.
We won!
Morph, movement speed. Okay. Alright. Temple, yes. Okay. Oh, it says that it should be tameable, so we don't have anything that's not tameable down here, so we're just going to have to keep at it, I guess. I was hoping when we, got the next level up. Well, I guess that might be it. It may be per. Well, no, that doesn't make sense though, because there's 400 familiar slots, and the idea that this game goes all the way up to level 400 on a level grind would make my head hurt in lots of ways.
Come on, you guys! Easy!
I was able to hit cut loose before they both went. Oh, it's serenade time. Q. All right.
Let's do it!
All right, Esther. Serenade the dinglefish. There we go. So it's just a matter of what? Because she's still level 16. Thanks for the GG there. I wish I knew what could Danglo had. I wish I knew what would help trigger it, what percentage it was. I know, like, apparently some of the harder to get stuff has like an 8% serenade rate. So I would presume that the higher, easier stuff is higher than that. But now we just need a bub, and we will have everything down here. At least it's easier to find them down here than the Taddlywink was.
Nice work!
Well, hopefully it's got a bub up with it. We'll find out. Nope, just by itself.
Stay calm now! We won!
This little kind of patrol area that we have. Nope, there's another bubba. Nope, we're trying to do that. We're trying to do this. Oh, we finally got it. We finally got a serenade, and I think we just ruined it. Oh, we just ruined it. Oh my gosh. Hey, Rilla, how's it going? Protocol, if you don't know, you relaxing after years. It's relaxing fun game, and she is an amazing family-friendly streamer. Her YouTube channel is awesome. Stopping by for a quick minute. Hey, glad to see you coming in. Playing some No Kuni tonight. Good to see you too. Well, thank you. I know you've been doing some Fortnite recently, but I've not been able to catch like a lot of your streams, so I just had to either watch them on replay or be able to pull them up and give you a nice like and then bounce. Work has been, it's not been horrible, but it's been pretty brutal. I don't get to see as many of my streaming pals as I used to, but you know, that's kind of just the way it is everywhere. A little bit, yeah, Planet Zoo, that was the other one. I remember you had been playing that a little bit. I know you used to do the roller coaster tycoon, but haven't seen you with that one for a while either. Drop off familiar, drop you off. Yeah, this is kind of like your busy part of the year, isn't it? Because you're prepping and ramping up for the you know, the end of the year. Let's see, what can we retrieve? Oh, that's cool. I've not been to. I presume it's going to be a zoo local to you. So I've not been to any zoos down in your local area, but I have been through several of the Oklahoma zoos and the Wichita Zoo up in Kansas, and have not been to the zoo here in Atlanta yet, which is kind of criminal. But we've been to the aquarium. The aquarium's amazing. Let's grab you back. And art show right after spring break and the surrounding project too. So much to do. It sounds like it. Let's see. We just need. Just put him there. All right. Seems good. Seems good. And then we can just grab our own familiars and bananas. You are her lights. These creatures look so cute. They are definitely more adorable than I thought they'd be, Rilla. And the game's got this whole entire Pokemon thing built in where you tame them, and the way it works is there's no Pokeballs. You actually play music for them once they become enamored with you. So it's definitely an interesting mechanic, to say the least. But it's really hard to trigger. I don't know what the qualities are. The game says, hey, once you defeat them, they may just naturally want to join your party if you play the music. So it's been a learning curve.
We can do this.
But so far in this little dungeon area, we've caught everything that we want, and that's what we're working on right now. Is the little flower floaty thing, and then you feed them junk food to make them improve, which is rather interesting. And their names are pretty interesting. Like, this is the danglerfish because it's an anglerfish, clearly, but they're just not going to call it something like that. The tadpoles are called, like, Tadlywinks instead of Tiddlywinks, you know, the old game name.
Come on!
And it's all Studio Ghibli as far as the artwork goes, and the greater part of the anime voice acting community is voice acting it as well. So it's interesting how much talent has just been shoved into this game, and how, because it's Studio Ghibli, I mean, everything in this game just looks like it belongs part of the world.
We're under attack!
Which says a lot when, like, a walking banana bunch is one of the familiars here. I do need to figure out how I get the evolution materials, though, because it is kind of a bummer. There's basically they look like jawbreakers, and they're elemental based, and you feed them to each element to get them to evolve. The last animal, or to get all of it familiar to level 10. I'm hoping we wind up getting the last animal, because we have so many familiars that are 10. It almost got away. Oh, we have 2 opportunities to get it now. Alright, well, Rella, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Enjoy your night. And have a good week. Did we get... Nope, no serenade option. Okay. So I wonder if we have to defeat them without something like Cut Loose. Because at the end of the day, Cut Loose is still multi-hit.
We won!
And we've not had a duplication on the Serenade yet, so there is that.
Here we go! Nice work!
Is catching all the familiars part of the quest you gotta do? It's not Kyo, it's just one of those things that the game did throw a quest at us that said, hey, we're looking for these familiars. And I was like, okay, well, that's good to know that that's a thing now.
Nice work!
And so I'm like, okay, let's go catch them. And some of these areas that are not as easy to get to, like this particular dungeon, I would much rather have the familiars for that quest and not have to worry about coming back here and catching like one or two in bits and pieces over and over again. Kind of one of those, if we spend like maybe an hour or two tonight doing this, catching these and serenading them, all that, then it's like 9 or 10 hours saved later in the game. Yeah, it's one of those things that's very kind of common for JRPGs to do backtracking stuff like that, and I'm just trying to get ahead of it a little bit. That, and while we're in the middle of all this, I would like to think that I'm gaining some kind of experience with the combat system and the battle system and the serenade system, but really it still makes very little sense as to how I can trigger a serenade other than just bum rushing whatever it is and hoping for the best. I would like to think there's maybe some like spells or foods or something that I haven't come across that would make it a little easier. But the guide, the little wiki thing that we was reading, seemed to not indicate that it was a thing, so... That, and we know that the next little area that we're coming across is probably not going to be easy. So, yeah. What's this sort of thing here?
We won!
Nothing happens. Yeah, I remember that. Secret ingredient. Interesting. Huh. Haven't read what those spells done yet, but it will be interesting to see how we use all those. Hey, Spy! Hello! How is the Mad Hatter doing tonight? It has been a bit. Hope everything's going alright in your neck of the woods. Looks like you're gonna start getting busy, alright? Well, thank you, Kia.
We did it!
Appreciate you hanging out with us as long as you could, sir. Alright, Bud. Let's see what we got. Oh, we have a serenade. Cancel. Esther? Serenade. Got a bit done for an essay you have to do later this week. Essay work. Essays are always been interesting for like class projects and whatnot, right? You basically write, and you're given largely no expectation as to what you should be writing. We're gonna call this guy Buddy, because Bud is just a little sad. Where is my lowercase? There's my lowercase. Buddy the Bud. Yeah, it's like, okay, so you sit and you write, and then it's kind of like, well, I hope that was what they were asking for, because if not, then you don't pass, which is a little rude in my opinion. Well, that's good. So what subject is it? Because that always makes things interesting too. I always, you know, like some, you know, any kind of actual essay paperwork on literature. Bit easier, yeah. Kind of curious. Well, I guess either one or the other. It's been a bit since you've been on the channel. That's why I don't actually know what you're studying at the moment. All right, so now we can go and drop these off. We're gonna drop off the banana guy. Drop off the sound dude. All right, and then let's see. Yeah, you've been doing stuff. All good. So dangler fish. So that's not that color. They're both fishy kind of stuff. Interesting. So she actually likes the fishy stuff. Oh, really? Essays for dual enrolled college class. Awesome. So you're getting some AP work done? Awesome. See, I kind of regret not doing that when I was in high school age. I had enough high school credits to where if I would have started my senior year, I would have only needed an English and a literature credit to graduate. And instead, I opted to take those during summer school and just graduate a year early. And so I missed out on what would have been like a whole entire year of AP courses, which would have been a lot cheaper than simply doing what I did. Alright, so let's see. We do need to... Oh, we need to give... give them all back. Love being dual enrolled. It's definitely one of the things that I goofed on. I totally own up to that. And especially with the cost of college being what it is. Alright, so equipment. No headgear. Alright, no scales. No scales. Alright, so you unfortunately don't get a whole lot of anything. No spear. Okay. There is some clothes for you. Alright. And no scales. Alright. So let's go to the quartermaster and see what we can get there. Though, one thing that is kind of cool, and Digger and I are looking into it pretty heavily, probably going to save yourself... Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, so... a sharpened stick, which is better than what we currently have in this guy. Oh, that is so sad that we are going to buy them a sharpened stick. Headgear. Hey, I think it's the first headgear we ever bought. And then any of this stuff it's all worse than what we have. And then I think there's only one accessory slot. You know, it actually was... This is sad. This is the real sad thing about me playing this game. As amazing as it is, it was not in my backlog. I had received a notification that there was a discount on the game, and this was it, 1 and 2. And I love it. It's great. It's chill. It's the combat system is active enough to keep me really interested in, and all of the fiddly bits are just right there where I like to be with it. I actually had never heard of it, and then Kenny the Neo Kid was playing it, and I was like, oh, Kenny, awesome. this looks neat. And so I picked it up a little bit afterwards when it was on sale like that, and it was just great. Well worth the time so far that I've put into it, in my opinion. We need to go back to our quests. No, that's not where we get to our quests. Let's get to our journal. Quest board. Yes, I'm familiar with the procrastinator because that's basically us. Alright, the Sheik of Spies. Where's such basket? 2 moments. So we need to go back to Baboon. Yeah, it's been around for a while actually. Originally it was a DS game. Alright, so we need all this in Alpha Moon. So I wonder, actually we need to go back here, go back to the guild board and see what all's in the guild board. Working on Dark Souls 3 right now. That's cool. I've never really been one personally for the Souls franchise. Mainly because I do like difficult gameplay, but punishing difficult gameplay is a little bit outside of my realm of enjoyment. But I definitely see the appeal. I mean, I fed a lot of quarters to Dragon's Lair growing up, so I can see how those kind of games could be very different. Bounty hunts, Babana Thief. And that's in the Summerlands, so we are in the wrong spot for that. We have no bounties to claim, we have no merit points. We are working on a sandwich card, we only need 1 more stamp. Awesome. And, oh, that's cool. We want 2 points next, I think. Elden Ring. Elden Ring's amazing looking. I gotta say, you know, by the time we're this far into, you know, gaming for that particular type of franchise, there's no doubt why it's, you know, a pinnacle of the gameplay there. I've heard that also too, with like the build system and with how the tutorial's a little bit more geared toward both types of players, like the beginner for the franchise and even for the experts, because there's the whole entire, if you beat the tutorial monster, you get some really cool stuff. Alright, so we need to go... Well, we need to go through there, but I would be remiss if I didn't go to the... oh, that's just water. It's not marked blue, but it's just water. Alright. Oh, and there's like a lot of stuff that just runs away from us now because we're so high level. That's kind of cool. Let's see if we can get one of these like weird corgi lion things. Oh, alright, it's canceled. We don't want to, okay, I gotta remember to pay more attention. If I get the hearts above their head, I need to not.
Here we go!
Hey, Digrat! Corgi lion, yes. Yes. Corgi lions. And unfortunately, I was too aggressive toward it, so I'm going to have to keep going after him. More aggression, but a little less. Yeah, we're still in the Atlanta area. We're to the east side of the Atlanta area now instead of the northwest. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Alright, Esther. Serenade. Alright. Come on, little corgi lion. Come home with us. We tamed the rough. Yeah, we've been living in the new house for a little close to a year and a half now. And it's amazing. It is amazing. It's a lot of work, but it's amazing. Ruffle the rough. Well, yes. And of course, I know Digrat will not be happy unless we take this thing and put it on our team. Alright, so let's... Okay, Lamal, you're a good guy, but we're just going to tame out for the rough there. Alright. we're gonna head on our way to the mushroom world. Oh, that's the truth. Unless you're talking about like Savannah, I think, Digrat, and then that's about it. And even then, I think most people could point to Atlanta on the map. Corgi Lion is leader. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Corgi Lion is small, so we need to protect Corgi Lion. But Corgi Lion can call the shots. We'll let that happen. Sleepafowl. We are way overpowered now for this area. As long as we don't cross that bridge that we died on, we should be good.
Come on, you guys!
Happy to see what equipment we have for Corgi Lion while I'm at it.
We run!
Through the airport or driving through. The airport, probably not the best of what Atlanta has to offer. Hey, we do have a spiral horn. Okay. We can give him a giant tooth. Okay, so now he has a giant tooth to match his little picture. Yeah, the Atlanta is interesting. It definitely is. It's got a lot to do in it, a lot to see in it. The airport, I've actually flown through one time, and it was before I even lived here, and that was more than enough for me to ever want to go through the Atlanta airport ever again. Yeah. I will save over here. And while we're here, we can drop off some of our people at the familiar daycare. Alright. Pull them all, buddy. Yes, we will drop you off. We will keep... Now we'll just drop off Dingo too. Yeah. Transport... the only thing that's reasonable, and I use that word very loosely, is the MARTA. And it's mainly because it's like affordable that I even say that. Make sure I don't have anything. Alright, he's got his little wooden helmet. Scales are good. Alright. Better than LaGuardia, New York City. Oh, I have heard stories about LaGuardia. I've never flown through it, but I think Digrat has. Digrat's flown a lot more than I have, and I have no desire to go through some of the worst airports. Like, Atlanta was horrible enough as it was, and Will Rogers is bad, and that was like my home airport. And Will Rogers is nothing compared to like Atlanta. It's like a blip.
Stay calm now.
Oh, okay. O'Hare. Okay, that may be what I was thinking. The Chicago Airlines. Oh, look! Corgi Lion's level 3 now. Old Ruffle.
We did it!
Let's see what we got here. Where do we go to get through this place? You just keep going down. Alright. You could have been flying through there for a trip this summer. Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
Come on! We run!
And one of the downsides for being in Atlanta, of course, is if we're going to fly, we're probably going through the ATL airport, which is, you know, just the nature of the beast. You know, when we lived, my personal hometown growing up, I had like 3 options for airports because we were like 2 hours away from all of them.
Here we go!
But, you know, Moved to Oklahoma City. Looking at Detroit as your home airport. Pretty nice. Cool water features in it. Oh, that's good.
We did it!
I'm trying to remember I think actually the worst airport I think I've personally ever gone through was Ohio. I don't remember which Ohio airport was, but I had to take like a tram to get from one half of the airport to the other, and it was just insanely miserable of all the complexity it had considering things.
We can do
wow.
this!
So that was one of your first flights in Big Red. I don't think I'd realized that.
Nito!
Yeah, I don't think I could imagine if my first flight was anywhere other than Will Rogers. I think I would have had a panic attack or something. And Will Rogers is like one of the most basic airports ever. It's you go in, there's counters, you have like a walkway, and there's maybe 2 paths to the tarmacs, and that's it. It's at least when I flew. They've since updated it, I think, a little bit, but even then. National. Oh, okay.
Come on, you guys!
Oh, Ruffles level 5 now. Go Wizard 15. I really need to figure out how to get those evolution items so I can get some of these guys evolved too. The little robo spiders are kind of adorable, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not that bad. Like my first time flying ever was on my own. Yeah.
We're under attack!
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, a little hiccup. I was, first time flying, period, so I was a little bit on the really nervous side. But for the most part, I am pretty much exactly like all the other times I traveled. So I think you'll be fine. And it's going to require a higher level wand, which we have to get from some type of apathetic monster, no doubt. I don't think we have any light blue dots on this map, so no quests here. I do have to admit that that's really nice that the quests are done that way. Oh, hello fish. Can we fight you? Or are you just there for funsies? Or you're just there for funsies, it looks like. Alright, so we're here. There is the volcano that's been erupting this whole entire time that we've been out catching things. Smartphones were not the distant dream. No, this is not untrue at all. I don't think I personally could have even thought of a smartphone when I was in my 20s. I mean, like early, like 2021, that stuff was like Star Trek. Yeah. Oh, we have the upper hand. Cut loose. I know we got a Crowhawk. We have yet to get a Bonehead, though.
Stay calm now.
And we're still not going to have us a Bonehead. Ruffles level 6 now. Yeah, I don't think I can imagine flying during the days of like paper maps and stuff. I don't think I want to, I guess is a better way to say it. Hey, we are big enough to where things are afraid of us here too. That's good. Oh. Well, that may just be your unfortunate lot in life. Some people in technology like that don't work. It befuddles me when it happens.
Stay calm now.
And alright, we'll just attack over here at the sunshine. It could also be just the device you're using. Some models of different various cell phones and tablets and stuff just aren't as widespread and adopted as others. I've seen that happen occasionally. Look at that different colored banana up there. Eventually we'll find a way up there. Could be, hopefully. Well, absolutely. Absolutely. Death from above. Alright. Well, that is very smart.
Here we go.
Special. Thank you, Digrat, for keeping it family friendly.
Nito!
Oh, that's definitely no fun to not have your stuff. I've never had the airlines lose anything, but I've just been silly and not packed some things sometimes. Having to find certain items, like as a mad dash or a mad scramble, no bueno.
Let's do it!
Oh wow. I read a news article lately where a person's luggage had an air tag in it,
Nice flash!
and they could tell the airport exactly where their luggage was, but the airport was like, well, we don't know where it is. A really horrible story in that very similar vein was the person whose luggage got lost, but they had an air tag and they were able to track it, and they actually tracked it to an actual airline employee's home, and they just had luggage there, like heaps of it, where they tore through stuff and, you know, clearly not the best intent with their stuff. Oh, like, okay, I don't know if you saw that or not, Digrat, but that is okay. We have. Little light lampshade thing doing the little I Dream of Genie dance. That is. Can I serenade it? Oh, oh well. I wish I could like name something prestigious award, but the name won't fit.
We did
Because
it!
if I ever catch a lampshade, I think that's what I'm going to have to name it. Oh, that's the reason. All right. Unable to attack. Mighty's been put to sleep. No, Mighty, wake up!
We're under attack!
Well, if there was ever a reason to dump somebody, not be able to have your stuff, it was definitely one of the reasons. If that's it, then I clearly owe the airline a lot more money.
Nice flash!
Wow. Look at this thing do the narrator run. Take on the Adamant Tiger. Okay, I think I'd tried this before and it didn't end well. Oh. Okay. Alright. Here we go, Turtle Club. Let's see what happens. Alright. This thing looks... I'm glad he thinks we can do this. Hi. So it's an element we've never seen before.
We can do this!
More cry. Alright. Switch over to me so I get some heals going. Sandblast. Alright, that's fine. Healing touch. Get me on the healing touch. It's fine if I'm blind, as long as I can run. Ooh, healing touch. Oh, I didn't mean to heal myself with that. I meant to heal Gogu. Go. Ooh. Alright, this time I'm going to heal myself. Alright, let's just switch over to Esther. Alright. Oh, Oliver. You're just getting wrecked.
Leave it to me.
So I need to switch over. Well, I can't. I just gotta go Pogo and okay. Q. Back over to Esther. Provisions. No. I need this button. Provisions. All right. Sandwich. Eat. Ah! It's Indio! Oh, no, Indigo! Hey! My brain said IN, so it was Insidio. Indigo D, how's it going? How are things on your side of the planet?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, we're gonna lose like almost 600 gold. Alright. Well, alright. All good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Best of luck on your essay. Yeah, Indigo, we are doing amazing. Thanks for asking. Hope your week's off to a good start too. We have the upper hand.
Here we go.
We just don't lose like anything else.
We run!
Items and all that kind of stuff. Wet season, flood storms, loving it. I bet, especially with your business you got, I bet that kind of after the floods and the rains and stuff kind of drives up the stuff you guys got going. One of the online game guilds I play with, due to my hours, of course, they're over in the Australia, New Zealand part of the world, and so yeah, they've been split. Some wish it was back to the hotter season, and some are wishing that it would rain more, which is kind of funny. Just goes to show you everywhere people just would rather complain about the weather sometimes. Oh, sword bore. Alright, so...
Here we go.
Alright, level up. Thank you, buddy. You know what we should do is we ought to go over to the town and see what more kind of gear we can get for these other two tunes. And then we'll probably head over to the oops. Let's turn around. Always wondering what you don't got. Yeah. During the summer, I would complain about the heat here, and of course Australia had some pretty aggressive heat during their last summer, and they're like, nah, no, we're good. We'll keep our winter weather for now. Ruffle the lion corgi. Ever so carefully getting higher and higher. We do have some quests to turn in town too, so that's probably not a bad idea to go get those stamp cards for our sandwich card done. Oh, another sun want to come after us. Bandit. Get our cutlass going.
Come on!
I think next time we go after, we probably just keep Aster on NPC mode. She does a lot better controlling her setup than I do.
Neo!
There's the Oasis Town, getting close. Oh, we just got jumped. Bum rushed by a cat, a clubber cub. I think we take out the clubber cub first. And then sunshine.
Here we go!
Yes, absolutely. Tears of the Kingdom comes out May. We are streaming. We are completely gung ho on that game. That is so what we're looking forward to right now. There are 2 games in May that I'm actually really wanting to stream. One is Tears of the Kingdom on this channel, and on Convertible Turtle Gaming Unshelled, I want to stream Redfall, because Redfall just looks like exactly what I want in the game right now. You there. Hello. Alright, so we need the turban and we need the bananas. We're gonna retrieve banana, yes. Turban, yes. Oh yeah, absolutely looking forward to that game. Let's see here. We're gonna switch. Get our sandwich card punched by this man here. Ungrateful little so-and-so. A star drop and oh, now we're talking. Oh, okay. Yes, the stamps are important because they get us a sandwich card, but somewhat inferior. You are just a jerk, but that's okay. We want to drop off the banana familiar. Yes, we want to drop off. We'll drop off Turbandit. We're not going to drop off our Ruffle. We're definitely not going to drop off our Seed Sprite. We'll drop off... Drop off the Bud. Alright, and then we're going to retrieve some familiars. We're going to retrieve... Alright, and I think that's where we stop. Right. Yep. Z. Alright, we're going to go to our familiars. We're going to move back up here. Back up here. So. Go to the cage. You. I think that's. So star drop, moon drop. So moon drop it is. And will be from a Drongo to a Strongo. Here he goes. We got the evolution. He has... Okay, interesting. Not exactly what I was thinking would happen, but hey, we're good there. Back to the cage. And we are looking to evolve her. Yes. She will now become from a seed sprite to a sprout sprite. Nice. He grew neck wings. Yes, yes. Strongo has neck wings now. And our seed to a sprout. Little head gets a little familiarizer. We got a little achievement there. Alright. Cool. So now we'll go to the familiars here and see what type of anything we get on tricks. So we'll get up to Bubble Bath, Razzle Dazzle, and Healing Rain. I like the sound of Healing Rain. And let's see what Strongo has as far as tricks go. Healthy Glow, Hocus Focus, Bubble Bath, and Crosswind. Okay, so I am seeing. Let's see here. Okay, Bubble Bath is a fan shape, nice. Oh, so we get some AoE. Nice. All right, well, we'll definitely take some AoE. All right, and now that we got our familiars back, we also need to make sure that everybody is holding weapons. Alright, equipment. Horns, claws. Get your cloak back on. We need you to get a little... Alright. You're wearing your stuff. You don't have any scales. Alright, so now we're going to go to the Quartermaster. Listen to some bird puns while we do some shopping. Boom. Don't get caught short before they fly out the door. Love it. Alright. And these two could absolutely use these, so we're going to buy two. Yes. Alright, anything else? So, you already have a flint spear. 18 for the regular attack, and then down for the magic attack. I don't think so. Alright. Oh. Interesting. I would much rather have that. Alright, so what do we have here? Alright. So we would lose some magic defense. No, thank you. And we got that on Mighty already. Alright, so we do have some scales. Alright, so let's buy... I think we had 2 scale slots available. Who can equip them? Alright. Left to equip 1. I think we can equip 2. Nope. Okay, well that's unfortunate. It does look like we can equip our reserves too when we're in there. Neat. We must be raving mad. Love it. Alright, we have 3 light blue dots there. So we've had some pretty good stuff so far. You are still needing some enthusiasm. Unfortunately, we haven't found you any. Alright, what about you? We have some glow caps. Okay. Neat. We need just 4 more stamps on our sandwich card, and we'll have a free item that takes 2 cards. What are we going to get this time? What are we going to get this time? A bone sword and 200 guilders. Okay, and 3 stamps. Just 3. We need 1 more. Ah. Alright, so maybe... Well, no, we need the enthusiasm from the other guy to give to this guy. Ah. Alright, well that's unfortunate. I don't think we're able to go all the way up north here. I think we get stuck by the guards. Yep, so close, but not all the way there. If we were throwing hand grenades or playing horseshoes, we'd have this. But alas, we're not. Alright, so unfortunate. That's okay though. We are now going to start making our way toward the volcano, and maybe we'll find someone there that's going to fill us with a sandwich card, just for the nicety of it. Alright. Well, you look like you're full of enthusiasm, little dude. Wish I could take it from you. As Digrad has informed us, it is basically organ harvesting in this game to take pieces of people's hearts, and we haven't done any organ harvesting in the stream at all. I feel bad about that. We've done a lot of Stockholm, you know, a lot of familiar taming. All right. Oh well, it's like just a straight cut east here, like taking organs from a baby. Oh, that's. There's so many issues with that. So many concerns and questions, but yeah, that little small child had lots of enthusiasm, but not enough to trigger our little rocket apparently. We only got 8 minutes left on the stream tonight, Turtle Club. We may or may not be able to get all the way where we're trying to get to. Stalagmites. Oh, that attack is so brutal looking. And the bunches of bananas are just so tanky. So tanky. Oh, look at that. Salted ice cream. We probably do need to feed these guys some snacks. But onward. You'll get snacks when we get to the volcano. Green buncher A and B, so they're not ripe. I wonder if they're called ripe bunchers. Snacks will resume when morale increases. That sounds like the office I work at. They're not going to use snacks to increase morale. They'll give snacks once morale goes up. It sounds like my character's saying Nito when we win, which is equally concerning, to be honest. Sid and Go-Go.
Nito!
Hey, Slacky Moo, how's it going? Oh wow, the music just instantly changed to "You are not supposed to be here," quiet and stuff. That's great. What are we fighting? What are we fighting? Alright, so a Sunshine, we're not too concerned with that. The Boggly Boo, maybe. Let's see what we got. Hope your time's coming pretty good today, Slack.
Stay calm now.
So discovered this game's got a heavy Pokemon-esque kind of element to it. I'm really digging on that right now.
We did it!
So we just keep following the path, alright? Ooh, that looks really big and terrifying coming right at us. A little bighorn and a Boggly-Boo. I don't know what these things are, but we will absolutely hack and slash on them. How your day's been good? Mine's been good too. And you know, it's not just based on the Studio Ghibli film. It actually was animated by Studio Ghibli. The voice acting work on this is also from people from like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Hunter x Hunter. I mean, just it is. Oh, we need to go. Tame. We need to serenade Boggly-Boo. Boggly-Boo, we're gonna sing you a song. And we've captured the Boggly-Boo. Awesome. But yeah, movie's been pretty good. Yeah, it's like when you start putting all that together, it's insane. It's kind of like when they did Space Dandy and they had all those different groups come together. Boggly. That's not as cool of a name, but it's the default name. We'll let it keep it. One of the default names, at least. Oh, that's not good. That is so not good. But this does look like a spot where we're going to have to use our magic. Boom. Bridge. Make a bridge. The last time we crossed a bridge, we got wrecked. Not looking forward to crossing this bridge because I don't have any evidence outside of the first bridge we crossed to tell us that crossing a bridge is safe. But yeah, the game has classic JRPG elements. It's got this catch them, train them familiar system. It's got overland and underland dungeons. I mean, the story is pretty cool. It does like the Link to the Past kind of thing, to where we have the world where all this is going on, and then we have the real world where we really can't use magic as well. And there's no enemies, and it's just all plot kind of stuff. I mean, it's really... Hey, Ruffles level 10 now. That's pretty cool. There's just a lot of interesting stuff kind of going on. Let's hope this is like a town that's just not really loving the fact that they're being pelted by volcanic stuff. Oh, time for some voice acting, it looks like. Old Smoky the Multi-Mountain. Or it's going to be some cutscene stuff in no voice. Oh, the whole mountain's on fire. Anywhere else? Oh, even the fairies are terrified of this place. Isn't it supposed to be covered with cheese? Old Smoky is supposed to be covered with cheese, and there's supposed to be meatballs involved too, if I remember. We'll make it through this just like the trial. Yeah, it's inspirational. Yeah, let's just crack on. But unfortunately, at this point, our stream is coming to a close. So we will just go ahead and save our game here. And Turtle Club, thank you all for coming out in droves today. Oh my gosh, Turtle Club. I really appreciate everyone showing up today. Zmai, which is a blast from the past, to say the least. Rella from Relaxing Funny Gaming. Always check her out, guys. She's got a lot of really good family-friendly stuff. Right now, doing Planet Zoo as one of her games to play. I appreciate Digrat, of course, our mod, coming in here, along with our Lurker Supreme mod, Shadow. Slacky Moo and Indigo D. Really, really cool to see you guys in here as always. And I feel like I might be missing somebody or forgetting somebody. Kyo. Oh, can't forget Steve. Cannot forget Hoen Kiyama. Thank you all for coming in. I might have myself a good night and a good week. This is Monday, so we're off to a good start. All you out there, have yourself a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, depending upon where you're on the planet. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. As always, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Take care, and thanks for watching, everyone.